how to best explore the FAMOS trial installation. If you want to work with your own measurement data, I recommend starting here, load data with file dialog. Here you can select your data format, and if it's a CSV or Excel file, please choose ASCII Excel import, because then you will get an assistant which detects where the units are, where the timestamps are, and so on. If you want to work with the data that comes with FAMOS, you start from here. The example data includes, for example, a geophone data set, or it includes also 5 noisy sine waves. And you see when you load this, anything that you select here will be plotted in the quick view automatically, where you can zoom by dragging the mouse over here, where you can zoom also by using the mouse wheel on the axis or on the line and drag the data here, for example. Permanent pop-up of the curve you can reach using this button. Here you get also an assistant to say I want the data, for example, in a stacked way. Then you can place it freely on your screen. I would recommend checking out the measurement window and moving the cursors with the left and right mouse button. I would recommend also to bringing up the data editor like a spreadsheet, connect it with the curve window and check the values at a certain time in the data. For checking out the calculations, you can drag a channel onto one of the functions here in the favorites, for example, amplitude spectrum, execute the calculations, and the result automatically pops up. You can change the parameters, and you can go to the input window to copy over that call, start building an analysis sequence. If you want to have a look at working with test run data, you can activate the measurement mode here and then load several measurements at the same time containing similar channels. Switch over to the measurement view here on the left and now say that you want to see, for example, channel 1 and channel 2, and simply switch through the different measurements. This can also be done on a report. You can find an action on the start page to create a new report page in paper format, where you can also drag in the data, say maybe you want it as stacked, place it a little bit like in PowerPoint, add widgets to it, or add, for example, a date to the page and then print it out. Ready-made demo examples are on the start page in the demo area over here. For example, the data browser train stops example, which shows analysis of brake tests of a train. There is a panel with a custom user interface, and if you switch to my computer here, you can load the folders one by one, and again switch to the measurement view and then browse through the measurements, where you see the view updates and results are calculated automatically. You can also again go to the design mode to modify the user interface, or for example to have a look behind the button what calculations actually happening when you click the button. Enjoy the test version. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us.